It's time for E-KIDZ. Let's go, Rose. Why don't elephants use computers? Because they don't like the mouse. Wah, 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 wah. Knock, knock. Who's there? Wouldn't Sue? Wouldn't you who? Wouldn't Sue want to hear another joke?
Welcome back to E-KIDZ Birthdays, and we are celebrating all of our friends for the month of April! Woohoo! Now we thought we would enjoy some cupcakes for all of you birthday people out there, and I hope it's okay. So Jonathan, who was our very first friend to have a birthday in the month of April?
The first birthday bite today goes to Enzo. Happy birthday, Enzo!
Happy birthday, Enzo! That is so awesome! And our next friend to have a birthday is Josh. Josh, this bite is for you, my friend.
Happy birthday, Josh!
Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Who's up next?
Next one is Kalia. Happy birthday, Kalia!
Happy birthday, my friend. This bite's for you too.
So good.
Of course, we can't forget Grace. Happy birthday, Grace.
Happy birthday, Grace! Next one is Eva. Happy birthday, Eva!
Happy birthday, sweetheart. And of course, Maria. Happy birthday, Maria.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
having some
Maria.
extra sprinkles on here just for you.
So next bite goes to
So good.
Cameron. Happy birthday, Cameron!
Hey, Cameron. Hope you had a great day. And our very last friend who has a birthday in the month of April is Giovanna.
Happy birthday, Giovanna!
This one's for you. Happy birthday. Oh my goodness. I love when we get to eat cake for birthday time, Jonathan.
Me
it's
too.
so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm making a real mess. Oh well. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye!
Hey everyone.
Yay!
Oh man, I'm not doing so good right now. You know, this week I decided to take up a new hobby, juggling, which sounds great, but, well, I decided to juggle bowling balls. Yeah, I know, probably not the best idea. Anyway, I got pretty banged up and, well, bowling balls are a whole lot heavier than I expected them to be, or else I'm just a lot weaker than I thought I was. But you know what? I'm not a quitter, so I figured why not, right? Just try to do it one more time, and except this time I'll do it with you know, maybe just one ball instead of 3. Oh, there you go. Got it. Off to a good start. So maybe if I just, you know, do something like this and oh, my foot.
Due to some technical difficulties, this episode of E-KIDZ will be replaced by an episode of the I Wanna Know More show. Enjoy!
Hello, all you fabulous people out there, and welcome to the I Wanna Know More show. You may remember me from other episodes in my show, like vacuums. Now that sucks. Or masking tape, a sticky situation. Well, have you ever felt weak or unable to face life's challenges? Have you ever wondered who to turn to in those moments? Today's episode of I Wanna Know More will answer exactly that. But first, a word from our sponsor.
It's time for our Bible story. It's time to learn another wonderful story about Jesus. After rising up back to life, Jesus showed himself to his friends. But now the time had come for Jesus to leave the disciples and return to be with God. We call the place where God is heaven. So now the disciples are left alone with all this wonderful news to share with the world. The disciples were sad, but they had to remember everything Jesus taught them to keep Jesus with them, even when they couldn't see him anymore. Jesus promised that they wouldn't really be alone. Jesus said he would be with them wherever they went because he would send a helper called the Holy Spirit. With the Holy Spirit's help, the disciples would always have Jesus with them to encourage them and to help them. Jesus invited his friends to go and tell the story of Jesus to everyone, everywhere. He reminded them that they could have the ability to help others be a part of Jesus' story too. They could teach others to obey everything Jesus taught, just like they had done while Jesus was still with them. The great news is that the Holy Spirit is also our helper, sent by God, who makes us bold and strong to tell others about Jesus. The Holy Spirit even helps us to live a life that Jesus is happy with. When we invite Jesus to be a part of our story, he can change our lives, and he gives us the Holy Spirit to help us as we grow. Every day we spend with Jesus, we have a chance to get stronger and live just like Jesus did.
When you think of the word strength, what comes to mind? Maybe physical strength? Or perhaps mental strength? Or what about a ping pong ball? You see, this little ping pong ball really on its own can't do much of anything. But with the right help, it can do extraordinary things. Let me demonstrate. Now watch what happens when this adorable little ping pong ball, whose name is Eddie, by the way, is placed on top of this hairdryer. Now notice how Eddie floats effortlessly in the air without stopping. Now why do you suppose that is? Well, with help from the air coming out of this fabulous hairdryer, Eddie is able to do things he couldn't do on his own. Go, Eddie. Ooh, go, Eddie. Go, Eddie. Now, just like our little friend Eddie here couldn't stay in the air the entire time by himself, well, we can't do anything apart from God or in our own strength. Jesus has the strength to help us accomplish everything that we need to for him. And with Jesus, we can do far much more than we can on our own. Just like Eddie here was able to do more because of the help of that hairdryer. And Jesus is always there to help carry the heavy loads that occur in our lives. But the question is, how does Jesus do that? Now, even though Jesus did go up to heaven, he did promise before he left to send us a helper. Someone who would be with us to help us do whatever God asks us to do. And that helper is the Holy Spirit. Now, just like we couldn't see the air coming out of the hairdryer, but we knew it was there because we saw Eddie bobbing up and down, well, we may not see the Holy Spirit with our eyes, but we can see the work that he does in our lives and in the lives of other people and in the world around us. Jesus promised us that he would always be with us, and he kept that promise by sending the Holy Spirit, who's with us wherever we go, even in the toughest of situations. And you know, it can be very difficult to live for Jesus if we're not living with the Holy Spirit in our lives. The Holy Spirit is the one who gives us the power and the strength that we need to share with others who Jesus is and to live for him with all our hearts, no matter what comes our way. And that's why we are stronger with Jesus. I'd never let my viewers walk away empty-handed, so that's why, before you take off, here's what you need to take away. This week, ask yourself these questions. What do I need Jesus to give me the strength to do this week? What is something you didn't think you could do before, but now you can trust Jesus to give you the strength to do it? Until next time, everyone, remember, Jesus is always with you, and you're stronger than you know because of him. Ciao! This episode of the I Wanna Know More show was brought to you by Hamster Hotel, helping hamsters travel in luxury and style since 1992.
craft time segment. It's very cool to have you back here. So today I will teach you how to make a very awesome inscenation of Jesus' ascension to heaven. So let's start this craft, right? So first thing you're gonna need to go to our Facebook page. The link is just down here, and download there a template for today's activity. The template looks like this, and you're gonna print it out. Ask your parents to do that for you. And first thing you're gonna need, you just need to color it the way you want with the favorite colors you want. First step, just color it the way you want. Now you cut around. For the next step, you're gonna need a paper cup and cotton balls. If you don't have a cotton balls in your house, it's fine. You can draw your own clouds like I did right here. And just cut around and stick it together as we're gonna do with the cotton ball. Once you have your cup, make a hole in the bottom just like so. And then cut some pieces of your cotton this way and stick it to your cup. Next thing you're gonna need some yarn, any kind of yarn you can find in your house. Cut a piece and tape in the back of the sun and the cloud. The other end, you're gonna use a pencil to push in the yarn through the hole you just made before. And then pass through the hole and tie Jesus with a tape in the other end of your yarn. So friends, that's how your craft is gonna look like when it's done. And you just can make the inscenation that Christ ascends to heaven just like so. Yeah, that's so cool to make this craft with you today. Just before I go, I want to remind you that we have our Zoom calls every Sunday afternoon that you get together with our friends to learn more about God. Ask your parents to go to our Facebook page. The link is just down here as usual. And you can check all the information that you need in order to connect to that Zoom call. And also, did you know that you can be part of our E-KIDZ video? Yes, just ask your parents to let us know through email that you want to be part, so you can ask you sometimes to make some videos for our intros, right? So that's it for me for today. I'm gonna be here playing with this craft that we just made together, and I see you next week, friends. Bye!